I'm 100% enjoying God's Raid, but there is definitely a lot of things that they can do better. I've got a list right here that I'm going to go through today of things that I really think that they should implement into the game or just do slight fixes, and it should increase this game's playability and just funness within the whole thing. If you agree with any of these, want to add some more, make sure you hit the comments down below because I really want to hear your feedback as well. I want to know more and be better so I can make better videos for you guys, and if I am making great content, please hit that subscribe because there is more and more coming every week. So let's get into it. So I'll start off with a big one. I've probably talked about some of these in other videos, but I'm sure not everyone has watched every video. But this clan dungeon, it needs a full rework. I hate it. It is really unfair to your lower leveled people in your clan. Have a look at these. Like, out of rank all the way up from 11 outside. There is 11 people that do not get any rewards from this clan dungeon. And look how little they hit up until the top 3 or 4. You are just getting outpaced by the people that are well above you. And like, we're not even that much higher at level than the rest of our members. So like, you got 26s, 25s. I'm at 24. I'm a minimum spender. Got a lot of 21s. And then you drop off a fair bit there. I'm guessing if you're all around the same level, it's probably fine. But I highly doubt there's many clans that are like that, unless there is those top tier clans where they're all fine. Cool, whatever. But this game needs to be more aimed at casual people, and this clan dungeon does not help anyone because literally this clan shop, buying some of these Ascendant Stones is the best place. These soul tiers, I'm definitely buying that. These tactics, people need these resources, and this is probably the best place to get all these resources. Obviously, you get some of these in a basic. And then like 43,000 of these, I don't think I've collected that at all in this game. I know you shouldn't be able to just get these easily, but 43,000 is absolutely absurd. That would take so long to acquire those. If I'm totally wrong about all this, as I said, please let me know. But I think the clan dungeon needs to be reworked. Kind of needs to be more like Raid Shadow Legends boss, where you have tiers for your own damage, plus there is the overall damage. If you get it all the way down, then you double chest. I really like that as an idea. That's the same as Watcher of Realms and a few other games I've played. It kind of gives a perk for everyone, no matter how much you hit, and they have the different levels that scale. So I really think that's one of the best ways to do guild bosses. Let me know if there's a better way. So they had their first event. I think it's fully gone from here, but I did talk about it. I had a full video on the event. Yes, it was cool. You got free rewards just for doing campaign. But there lies the problem. You had to do campaign, and you had to do a lot of it. When you're on Hell campaign, you got 1 definitely per run, and there's 5 stamina per run. So you had to input 1,000 stamina per day just into campaign. Most people that play would not be throwing 1,000 stamina in anything per day. I went fairly hard. I didn't go over the top. I was buying a few bits of stamina, getting the video ones and whatever. And I was still only hitting about 600 to 800 stamina per day. And I played while I'm at work, at home. The people that were casual had no hope at all. Yes, you got some free rewards. As I said, it really pumped up a lot of my gods. I just bought heaps of god pots and just leveled up heaps of my gods, which really worked out well. Love that. But to get those Ascendant Stones and a few other things that were there that were worth a lot, that would have pretty much been impossible for most people. Because I think I ended up with about 1,900 overall, and it was 2,000 for the Ascendant Stones, I believe, and 2,500 for the weapon. I think off the top of my head. Which, yeah, both of those were way too high. Like, when you go into any raid, I would like to prioritize which gods get used when, and just a little bit more control when I go in here and go battle, and I do full auto. When I'm doing full auto, I would love, when this is on full, I would love to be able to go, okay, I want to save my mana, and I do not want to do Artemis first. Right there, no way in hell would I ever want to do Artemis first. I will always want to do Loki first. Do Loki, get double Banshee out there, then their attack and defense has been dropped by 18% straight off the bat. Then I would want to save until I get 6, most likely use Poseidon, take out the next wave, then go on, then I use my Artemis, and it doesn't matter at that point. But those first couple of gods, I would love to prioritize, so when I go into a run, I know that my first round is pretty much going to be the same, and the same, take that into Arena. Take that into the Hall of the Gods, anywhere. I want to turn off certain gods so they don't use that god when I'm on a run, especially in a Hall of Gods. I just want to put a god on, get their stats, but turn them off. I do not want you to do their attack. Aphrodite, all those healing ones, I just want the stats. I don't care about the heals in the Hall of the Gods. Most people don't even get close to dying, and you're just wasting mana when you're in the Hall of Gods. So yeah, prioritizing your gods and your heroes as to when and what order that they attack when you're in full auto. I just believe you'll be able to consecutive battle a lot quicker and just have more wins on a consecutive battle so you can sit there and grind. Like, this game's really good. When I home button on my phone, it goes down into a little pop-up box and still plays, so I can use my phone while it's doing it. So I love doing consecutive battles, but sometimes I lose because they just do silly things. So the next quick little point, pressing retry should send me straight back into it. I don't want to go to this page. I know it's a very, very small quality of life thing, but there is no reason to go to this page if I clicked retry. There should be a continue button, which may take you back to here, a retry button, which sends you straight back into this one, and the next button that takes you to the next level. They should be 3 buttons, and not should be retry to go to here, because if you don't have any consecutive battles left and you just want to click and retry, it takes a long time. The other one, another very, very simple thing, if I clicked consecutive battle and I want to do 30 battles, make sure it's always on full. If you're grinding up the levels in campaign and you're on manual and then you go to consecutive battle, you'll go in and it'll be on manual. When you click consecutive battle, it should always be on full auto. There is no reason to never not be on full auto. And that comes off the back of the prioritizing the gods and heroes. If we can do that, then when you go in there, you know you're going to full auto and it's going to work how you want it to work. They are literally such simple quality of life issues that if they had fixed those, I think people would be able to run more often, not have to use as consecutive battles and spend their gems on just those. And I think it would just be, as I said, quality of life. They're the minor things that they need to do. They're not game-breaking changes. They should be very easy to bring in. Maybe some people from the game watch this and these might come in as small patch notes down the way, but we'll have to see when we go down there. Running off the back of prioritizing heroes and gods, it would be nice to pick which enemy that your team attacks first. I know you're really delving a lot deeper into the game mechanics and changing that a little bit, but it would be nice to just click, okay, I want to everyone focus on this hero. I don't know how that would work. That's just something that I would like to see. I know it might be a little bit harder than what I expect, but that would be a fun little change and just give you a little bit more control. I just feel like we don't have enough control when we are in battles. Coming off the back of control, Arena needs a full rework. This is just silly. Like, seriously, all I do is come in here, go battle and consecutive battle. I win and lose about half. You can reset for free once and it costs 60 diamonds. It's not worth it. Seriously, there's no benefit at all. Once you get past that 4,000 mark, there is no benefit to keep going because all you do is get some stats. I don't know if this applies to your characters outside of the arena or not. Please let me know. If it applies outside the arena, yeah, cool. You get some more stats. You can kind of grind a bit further, but then when the season resets, you're not going to be as good as you were. Like, obviously, if you're at the top and you're getting these arena chests, that's cool, but most people are not going to get here. All you need to do is get to 4,000, grab all these rewards, and they're only a one-time reward, which this game does very well. The one-time rewards in this game is absolutely phenomenal. Once you have collected those one-time rewards, it's really, really hard to progress even further after that, because a lot of the one-time rewards that you get are summons or god summons, and specifically god summons, like the tickets you get for these, you hardly get any of them. And gods are probably the most important part in this game. They give you so many extra stats, and you can pull and pick and enchant them on whoever you want. So I feel like God Summons is probably the most important thing you can get in game, and you get like none. The only place you really get them from is this Valhalla Pass. And if you have a look at the free one, I don't think you even get any from the free pass. Nope. Doesn't look like you get any God Summons from the free pass. Oh, you might get some down the bottom. No, that's heroes. Heroes. That'll be heroes. Like, you get a couple of gods if you pay for it. And if you are paying in this game, spending any money in this game, buy the Valhalla Pass. 27 gods you get from paying in the Valhalla Pass. I think that is absolutely, like, a gun. That's why this Premium Plus for $15 or $16, whatever it is, this is your best value in-game, hands down. If you're going to spend any money, this is what I would do it on. I don't spend any other money in-game. The only thing that I think is bad about this is that it's not long enough. The season is 32 days long, 33 days long. You will get to level 60 like halfway through that, and then you just run out of rewards. So do not purchase levels. You do not need to do that. Do your dailies, do your advanced, do your weeklies. Some of your seasonal ones are very hard, like this craft legendary equipment. Until you're right at the top, you're not going to do that. 800 arena, I don't know how hard that's going to be. I think we should be sweet. But yeah, these are only gold anyway. So God summons, I feel like some of these in the Valhalla Pass, these daily missions where they give you a hero, I believe some of these should be gods. They shouldn't just all be heroes. Yes, I love that we get so many hero souls, but you need god souls as well. I believe that some of these should be god souls and a couple of these advanced missions. So what have we got? We get 5 per day. Maybe 2 of those should be gods and 3 of those should be heroes. And I think that would be a lot more balanced because gods are just so hard to come by. So hard to come by, and you're not going to be spending these diamonds on your gods. I wouldn't expect. And when you go in there, you do the summon god. I want these pickup tickets. I want the pickup tickets. I don't know where to get them from. You can't craft them. You can probably buy them, but I'm not going to buy them. I don't want to spend money. Like, this guy is amazing. I want to try and get to my 66, but I don't know where else I can get them from without spending money. And I think that is just absolutely absurd. You don't get many hero summon tickets either. But as I said, this Valhalla Pass is literally heroes continuously. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 15. You get 21 heroes per day. 21 heroes per day are given to you. That is more than most games. 100%. Hands down. More than most games. I, myself, rather if they gave me tickets and I could summon heroes, because I feel like this, it just gets you going a little bit more rather than just clicking those, because I know they're going to be common and uncommon, because they, like, I don't think I've ever got a legendary out them. You might be able to get them, I don't know, but we'll have a quick look. What do we get? A common to a legendary hero. I don't think I've ever got a legendary out of these. It would be really nice if they were tickets, because then you can use them into the summon heroes and get down your guaranteed summons down to 0 and get that legendary. As I said, if some of them were gods, some of them are heroes, and they're all tickets, I think that this Valhalla Pass would literally be the most OP pass I've ever seen. It would be so good. You would hardly even need to buy the Valhalla Pass, because you're getting so many tickets and heroes and gods through the just daily missions that you're doing. So I think that if those couple of things just tweak a little, I think it would be so much more fun, because I know a lot of people get hard stuck on not getting enough gods to ascend their gods even further, or even getting the hero souls to start ascending those, or doing the fusions to get them up and get some more legendaries or more of these epic souls. As you can see, you get so many. Like, wow, I haven't looked in here in a while, and I can do 46 common summons. That's probably about 2 weeks worth of playing. 2 or 3 weeks worth of playing. You get so many of these souls, which is great. Absolutely astounding. And I really like this fusion thing. This can stay. I really like the fusions, because, like, what else are you going to do with all these crappy commons and uncommons down here? Some of the rares are okay, and all of the epics are really, really good, but they're so easy to level up. You won't need those epic stones anymore. So we went a little bit off track there, but we'll come back. This mastery is super weird and total endgame. Obviously, I've not done much of it. I've got heaps of the stones there to do it. I really should do more of it, but I really don't like how it works. Like, it's like bingo, but, like, seriously, to get all, you really want to aim for all purples, but you're going to be spending a lot of diamonds. So if I come back to one that I'll reset this one and just go again. We reset for free. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. Sweet. But we'll go here, unlock a mastery. Go with the purple. Sweet. Happy with that. Defensive people with accuracy. I don't really like the accuracy, to be honest. But we'll go again. It's going to do it to me and give me all purple, isn't it? It's going to give me all purple. No, it hasn't. So now, to reactivate is 190 diamonds. If you're going to do this and try and get all purples, you are going to spend a lot of diamonds. But wow, I just got all accuracy. Is that how it always works? But seriously, that's the best that I've done. So we'll keep going with this one just to see how far we can go, because I'm not resetting those purples. Look at that. as I said, this is a very end game thing. And why do I keep getting accuracy? Is that literally all you get from purples? Like, help me out here, guys, because this seems weird that I'm getting literally all accuracy. Oh, there we go. Defensive critical resistance, which I kind of want for my defensive people. Let's keep going. Defensive dodge, I really like. I'm getting so lucky here. This is absolutely insane. Seriously. Oh, there we go. I really hope that I get a purple here. Oh, because if I don't, I'm going to have to reset. Oh, so lucky. How the hell did that work? Alright, so I just read this a little bit more. I was doing it all wrong. So, this bingo down here is activated when the two columns are a bingo of the same tier. Okay? So that means that this one and this one are both going to be all purple. This one across here, activated when 3 rows are a bingo of the same stat. That means all of these are going to have to be the same stat to get this bingo. To get this one, you need to activate all bingos. That means that this whole thing right here, from what I'm reading, needs to be all the same tier and the same stat. That is absolutely ridiculous. There is no way in hell that you are going to be able to get all of the same stat and the same tier. Like, I was very lucky and got all of these as accuracy. Yeah, cool. That's not going to happen again. Well, they don't actually all need to be the same. You could have all accuracy of purple up here, all crit resistance of purple here, and all dodge of purple here. But they all need to be purple, and all these lines need to be the same. The chances of doing that is so minimal and so absolutely ridiculous that if someone does get that, I would hate to know the amount of times they have reset and started this again. Like, yes, these bingos are great, but that is a lot. Increasing the defense hero's block by 400, that is insane. Like, the accuracy by 400 that I've got is really good. Like, you get some really good stats here if you get all these purples. I myself would probably just aim to get all purples like I have here, because those extra 100 for each of these stats is massive. Look at those extra stats there. That is huge. Like, I haven't done enough masteries here, but I think it needs to be changed just a little bit. Just a little bit, so these bingos are actually something you can achieve. It's unachievable to get all these bingos. I know they probably want it that way, so not everyone's like getting perfect masteries, but come on, let the casual people get a little bit more like stats out of that. Coming off the back of masteries, training is pretty much in the same boat. Like, yes, you can reset your training, you can save 8 of them, but when you look at that, 8 is not many. You have 12, 16, 21, and you can save 8. He's just above 1/3. Like, I'm not resetting this, guys. He's actually really good. I like that I have all my skill levels all the way up, and then I've got blues down here. I've got the gold in accuracy right here, so I'm really happy with his. So I'm not going to be resetting him, luckily. But it can cost you a lot. That was 800 diamonds to reset, and the chances are you're probably not going to get any better than what you already had. Unless you're really, really searching for that gold upgrade, I don't think it's really worth it. Maybe on your DPS, if you're really looking for that gold one, as I said, like, his isn't really that good. So maybe I reset his, keep the 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd keep most of these skills because none of this down here is actually that good. So the Duke is probably one that I might do my training again, because some of these aren't really that good in long term. Like, the skills are good, but they come up all the time. They're usually the first picked. If you get any purples, I'd pick that. And then the gold, obviously that's your first. You're definitely taking the gold one. If you don't know, go into training effect here. You can obtain only one unique tier card, which is this gold one over the side. You can only have one of those, but you can have multiple of these other ones. You can have 2 blue here and 1 white, or even 1 purple as well. But yeah, because his is pretty bad, that's probably one that I would reset. I don't have many passives that are good. I've never seen any of these gold unique passives. Some of these are really cool, but they're very, very hyper-specific, that it's like you recover HP on a block. So if you get the right unique skill for the right person, cool, but I really doubt that's going to happen. Like, even the normal, like, he recovers HP 1% upon crit. That actually works for him because he does crit a lot, so he gets his HP back, which is good. But it's still not that much to change the game. Seriously, I'd go more for getting purples, getting your 1 gold, and getting your skills up in this area of the game. But yeah, you should be able to save a little bit more than 8. I think maybe even go up to about halfway, maybe even 15. I know they like it to be random and a lot harder to get these to the max, but seriously, you need to account for the casual players more than just these whales that are spending heaps of money. Alright, and the last thing here is Pandora's Box. I love Pandora's Box. I'm trying to fill this out as fast as I can, but it just takes time. Seriously, this is great. Getting this extra damage, love it. But going bang, enhance, enhance, clicking, doing the 6. Yep, cool. Bang, bang, more clicking, taking time, didn't get it, enhance 1, go again. Got it. Cool. That takes a bit of time. Then you go back. Then you're like, okay, now I need to register. Now I need to register. Now I need to register. It's just too many clicks. I know that a few of the things that I've talked about is just literally because of time. This could be so much quicker. Click on here, enhance, click the one you want to enhance. Yeah, cool. Click on that and then go enhance to level 6. I don't care how many times it takes. I know you've got durability, so if you want to go to those higher ones, you wouldn't just do that. You'd do it a little bit. You'd go in increments, go up to level 10, then you'd switch to a higher one and then go further. But for this, I want to enhance it to level 6. I don't care how many times that it fails, just take it to level 6. I know I could just do 7, but then I might waste one. The best way is obviously go to level, do 6. If you miss one, do 1, 1, 1 until you get there. Yeah, sweet. That worked first time. But again, you should be able to go enhance to plus 6 and it will do it 7, 8, 10 times, whatever it actually takes. I think that it would be a much better system, a little bit quicker. And then once you click out, where is it? It should be still sitting there and you just press register and you're done. Instead of clicking here, clicking register, clicking register, clicking register. Too many clicks. You can really take the time out of this and make it a lot faster because there is so many of these to do, especially when you're getting up to level 12. This will take ages because you've got to go in there. You're going to fail. You're going to do, I want to take it to level 8 on my common ones, then flip over to my green ones. I'll do that up to level 12. Sweet, done. That is going to save people a lot more time because I didn't do this because I just I can't be bothered to sit in here for so long. So there's a fair list of places where I believe that God raids could really pick up on, build that quality of life for people, and make it so people are spending more time in places that they like in the game, rather than grinding places like that Pandora's Box, spending lots of diamonds here for no real apparent buff to their team. If there's any more that I've missed or you don't agree with anyone, please let me know. I love listening to what you say about the game. The game keeps crashing on me, which is super annoying as well. BlueStacks, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll just be playing and it crashed. That's why I've gone to big right now. Maybe that's another issue. Maybe it's just the emulator. I don't know. But anyway, that is about it. I'll see you in the next video.